Welcome to Pembroke Hall Memories Podcast. I am Lance, or Jelly, or Prince, as most Pembroke Hall people know me. My co-host is Philip, or Any PHALL, as most Pembroke Hall people know him. Our mission on this podcast is to explore Pembroke Hall, a small community in the Kingston 20 area, surrounded by Marvally, Jerusalem, just across the Washington Boulevard, Patrick City, just across the Sandy Gully Bridge, and Arlene Gardens became the epicenter for football or soccer, as some people know it, in the early 1970s. Pembroke Hall was also home of some of the most legendary entertainers and musicians of that era. I was still going to Pembroke Hall Primary when every single Sunday a triple header was held. One morning match and two evening matches was played to a capacity crowd at the corner of Pembroke Hall Drive, now Kennel Drive, and Calvick Avenue. These teams, Patosi Rovers, Carawina, Asphalt, Covey, El Furto, and Dreads was joined by Marvel Uenden to play in the Pembroke Hall Corner League tournament. And every baller in Jamaica at the time wanted to play in a Pembroke Hall Corner League to showcase them skills as the first officially organized football tournament in Jamaica. In these conversations, we hope to capture the memories of players, supporters, and any member of the Pembroke Hall community, male or female, who want to come and share their stories. Your feedback and support will be greatly appreciated on whatever social media platform you might be listening. Thanks in advance. So remember to like, share, and subscribe these Pembroke Hall Memories conversations, so neither you nor your friend can miss another episode. Thanks. So we're looking forward for the whole of Pembroke Hall Memories. So email us at pembrokehallmemories@gmail.com and contact us and join the conversation. Come share your own Pembroke Hall memories. Thank you. Today is Wednesday, September 25th, 2024, and welcome back to another conversation about Pembroke Hall memories. Me as usual, Lance, or Jelly, or Prince, and anyone of those names will do. Join me as usual is my friend from where I there on Calvick Avenue, my original co-host from day one, from podcast number 1, Philip, or Any PHALL. Today's guest will have to give a proper introduction, because I only met her at a recent big PHALL reunion in August in Fort Lauderdale. She moved to Pembroke Hall in 1966 from Olympic Garden, where she attended Balmagie Primary. She started attending Pembroke Hall Primary in 1967 when it first opened. I remembered Miss Natty as her 4th grade teacher and Miss Thompson teacher as 5th and 6th grade. Some of her friends she remember a whole heap of friends were Maria Miles, Pauline Mackenzie, Ingrid Morgan, Joan Osborne, Pamela and Patricia Blake, twins, Marcia and Winston Rose, that's her siblings, Rosemary Nelson, Donna Lane, Jean Hamilton, Elaine Small, Mikey Slash, Michael Garden, I think that's a Muller, Phil, Mark O'Connor,
Yeah, man.
Lee Craft Green, Leslie Thompson, who we know as Spriggs, Courtney Williams, Norman Nicholson, Nicky, and he has been on the conversation, and my Spriggs have been on the conversation, yeah. Gerald Baker, just to name a few, as Carol said, that's more than a few.
The memory sharp.
She moved a lot around as a young girl. And when her mother told her she was moving again in 1968, she told her mother that she's not changing school. So she used to walk to Olive Garden to get at her new house over Mulline Joy, I think a Clarendon place. And used to stop by the bakery at Boulevard and get her bulla. I remember stopping at Miss Williams' backyard shop to buy bun and patty and her grape soda, where she used to pay shilling and tuppence. Yes, and that was before Jamaica changed them currency. I think we changed currency in 68 or 69. Her mother never let her take the command chant in 6th grade because her mother thought the papers to go foreign would have come through quick. It took another 10 years. So she went to Pembroke Hall Junior Secondary where she took the 9th grade achievement test and started going to Excelsior. Her bigger sister used to follow a sound system named Sunday from Pembroke Hall, and she have to tell you more about that. But without further
Yeah.
ado, Pembroke Hall memories, welcome Carol Davidson to our conversation. Introduce yourself, Carol.
Hello, everyone. As you hear, I am Carol Davidson, and a lot of Pembroke Hall memories. And the fact that I did not actually live in Pembroke Hall for long, the memories still lived on. It's like, as you can see, I remember a lot of my classmates, and that was like the formative years for me, Pembroke Hall. And I always talk, like Michael Slash and I would talk about having a reunion. For years we've been talking about it, and it never happened. So I'm so happy when I heard about one for this year, and I was able to attend, and it was awesome.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Carol. And we'll get to that because I have a phenomenal memory for somebody who live at Pembroke Hall for just look like 1 year. And you have to remember Pembroke Hall
Yeah.
good. Go ahead, Phil. Introduce yourself.
That speaks to the family aura of Pembroke Hall, the community itself. Yeah, man.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah,
Phil.
man. Yeah, man. As my co-host and the original host, Jelly said, this is none other than Philip Any, aka Any Fowler Phil. Original Pembroke Hall man for 27 years. Calbeck Avenue production. Went to Kingston College and also can't leave it out Pembroke Hall Primary. And a lot of what I am today is due to Pembroke Hall upbringing. And for that, I'm forever grateful. So we look forward to hearing about Pembroke Hall's impact on Carol's growth and development.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Carol. Thank you for being here. And you say move come from Pembroke Hall 1966 or 66.
Yes.
How old?
Yes.
How old you were in 1966?
1966. So I was like almost eight.
Okay.
And we had moved to Annandale. We lived yes, remember we lived in Annandale first. My mother, as I said, my mother moved a lot.
Yeah.
So she was a single mother, and I don't know what she moved a lot. So we lived in Annandale, and then I remember living in Annandale, which was behind Kingston Spring Gully, was like in the backyard. There was a lot of bush and thing. And I remember my mother don't like insects, and then they cut the bush them back there, and a lot of scorpions and centipedes like sort of start to invade the house. So my mother, she moved again from Annandale and went to Pembroke Hall Drive. In Pembroke Hall area. So we lived on Pembroke Hall Drive for a little while also before we moved from Pembroke Hall completely and go to Malines Road and Clarendon Place, right across from Kenty's Black Factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, the house was right at the corner, the first house at the corner, right in front of Kenty's Black Factory. So, and we lived there. That was the longest we have lived. We lived there for like 8 years at that address.
Okay.
Clarendon Place. Yes. So it's just that I wish it was Pembroke Hall. I wish because at least we had a community. At Clarendon Place, there was no community. That it's just a house.
Yeah.
There was
was
no
too commercialized the area.
Yes. So it was a community like Pembroke Hall. But I'm so happy that I stayed there because, to be honest with you, that is the part of my life that I actually have a lot of memories about.
You grew up right there, so
as a child, yes.
Yeah. I used to walk up Pembroke Hall School from Clarendon Place.
Yes, I used to walk home in the evening because I got the bus fare, but instead of using the bus fare, you play with your friends them and would play Dante Shandy and different stuff before right there was like right out of the gate, right at the school gate, we used to congregate and play different things, and then everybody got their separate ways, and a lot of the kids came through Island Gardens, like I think like Marine Miles and Marcia Rose them, we used to cut through and go to Malines Road from I don't put up like in my memories it's like it was like open land, like it was really a road. I don't even remember if it was really a road, right where
Yeah, man, you
What
remember
you
it right. You remember it right, Carol. It was a whoop lot. Francis John used to call it.
Yes. So we used to walk through. I used to walk through there, so and then cut across. And I used to avoid Marvel, because Marvel used to have some bad kids back there, and so me try avoid. Me not go through Marvel at all. Me just cut through and then go down Lions Road all the way down.
Yeah,
And it was a nice little walk.
yeah. So we move to
Yeah,
Pembroke Hall
that
now.
is a nice
Yeah, go ahead,
walk.
Phil. Sorry. Yeah.
No, I'm saying that is a nice walk. Supposed to lend to your health and wealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I was mager then.
Yeah, but that is not a bad thing.
No, it was good. It was good. We used to think it was bad, but it was good.
No, man, that make you agile and flexible.
But when me say what you still look, you still look like you put on a whole heap of weight. What you talk about?
No, I'm not put on over weight, but to be honest with you, I am about 70 pounds more than I was
Okay,
then.
I got you.
Since I was skin and bone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say call me whingy. Well, at home, they say call me whingy.
Okay.
Oh,
And as you talk about that, when you come at Pembroke Hall now, how much time you come at Pembroke Hall? You have brother and sister. You said it was the man with
Oh,
a
okay.
younger man. Call out them name. I can tell where them. Yeah.
Okay. My sister that came, my mother. Well, two of us live with her because she had six of us, but three of us live with her. Three of her children live with her. So it was me. I was like the middle. So my elder sister, which was born in '54, named Pauline Bascom. She used to go to Holy Childhood.
Okay.
She went to Holy Childhood, and prep, she went to Holy Childhood prep, and then she moved to Holy Childhood High. And then I had my younger sister was Gaudia Shabans, and she used to go to Vaz prep, and then she passed common entrance and went to St. Hugh's. So it was me and the three of us with mommy at the time.
Okay.
Um,
And when you move from Pembroke Hall, what was it like? Move living in a Pembroke Hall as compared to Olympic Yard at the time?
Well, when I came to Pembroke Hall, as I said, when I came to Pembroke Hall, I didn't really have say I have a lot of friends outside of school.
Mm-hmm.
So in Olympic Gardens, what I can remember with Olympic Gardens, I remember the children down there they were like, I would say bad children, they were bad. They were, they like used to try to pick fights with me and all of that stuff. And I was a little bit, I was very thin. So I remember in Olympic Gardens, so I had my brother used to live with my granny in on Olympic Way, down that way. So, cause my mother lived on there, but she didn't live on there because she said, she didn't live on there long. So I remember one time I didn't want to go to school. That is why when I said because Pembroke Hall was such a different, I didn't want to go to school. And I remember I tell mommy and I tell my brother, because I had a brother, he was the eldest one. He was in the band like 51. So he was 7 years older than me. So I tell him, so one day him and my cousin, then, all boys, they came to school. They came to school and so they met the kids, them, know, I don't know if it threaten them, but after that, nobody don't trouble me. Because school and, and nobody. So Pembroke Hall was a whole different atmosphere. It was nice. It was, I remember everybody was nice and friendly, and it was different from living in Olympic ways. It was a whole different thing. So that is why when she told me she was leaving Pembroke Hall, and I'm my head, is like, I'm not changing school. I'm not going anywhere else but Pembroke Hall Primary, because by the time I get to Pembroke Hall Primary, it just opened, and I was in fourth grade. It was a whole different atmosphere. I can remember that, and I felt like, this is home. This is kids. This is the children that I want to be a part of. Nobody was picking on me and trying to fight me. And I think I fight one time in Pembroke Hall. I don't remember. I think I only fight one time. But apart from that, there was a close knit. These girls are pick on me, and thing. But I didn't really fight and have to care. It was like it was a whole different atmosphere. I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah, you remember in your neighbors them when you sleep on Annandale?
To be honest with you, no, I don't remember any of my neighbors. My sister, my sister is the only one, because my sister, she was 4 years older than me, so she was probably 12. So she had her first boyfriend in Pembroke Hall.
Okay.
And all I can remember is that every day she and him, round the side of the house, sit down and kissing. And she told me his name, but then I asked her, no, but nobody did. But I used to call it back then tongue bath, peer tongue bath was carrying on, back there. So, but I was younger, so I didn't really think, but I don't really remember. I don't remember none of the names of the neighbors, to be honest with you. I don't remember the number, because normally remember the number, that, of place that we live, but I didn't remember the number. My sister said she think in Pembroke we're close to, we're like in the middle. I know in Pembroke Drive, we're in the middle of Pembroke Drive. But we didn't stay long.
Close to the school, across from the pastry shop, and near the sun was? Or up at the top?
We wasn't near Rosemary Nelson.
And that's away up on the church way, or above the field?
I think they would have a shop not too far from the house that mommy they sent me to buy stuff, and me lose my money, and Rosemary Nelson mother. So I had to pass Rosemary Nelson house to go to the shop.
I remember that name then at the top. I remember. Which part you used to live? She married Rosemary Nelson. You supposed to? She was at the reunion.
She was at the reunion. She's slim. She married to another Pembroke guy, man too.
You remember him name?
No, I don't remember him.
Yeah.
But she's slim. She's slim. Rosemary Nelson.
Yeah.
I think they live over by must be Tampa way or something like that.
Okay, okay, on the west coast of Florida. Okay. So I just say you used to live on Pembroke Drive and Annandale, but you don't remember the number at all. You don't remember the number. So,
I don't. Yes.
So
no, I don't remember the number.
So talk about some of your experience about Pembroke Primary. I look like you remember that more than anything else.
Yes. Well, most of my experience when Pembroke Primary was, I remember, well, Miss Natty, we had Miss Natty our first year, but Miss Thompson was like the formative year. Miss Thompson, she was a very good teacher. I took extra lessons. I took extra lessons with her too. In the evening, but Miss Thompson, for now, she divided classes. She divided classes in two. So she have, she have the right side of the class and the left side of the class. But like the left side of the class get more. I was on the right side of the class, but I didn't get a lot of beating. But so it's like Miss Thompson used to love to beat. When she when she did something and you go up on the board and you.
I feel like Carl, cut the camera and see if the sound is better, because when I use the camera, the sound so good. See if that will sound better.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right, so let me hold on a second there. How do I cut the camera? All right, hold on a second. Camera.
Sometimes the camera uses Wi-Fi, not so much bandwidth, so the connection.
Turn camera. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think I turn the camera off now.
Man, that's supposed to be better, hopefully. I come closer to the microphone when you talk. But go ahead. You talk about Miss Thompson.
Yeah. Miss Thompson. Miss Thompson was a very good teacher, and I remember, when she would give you stuff to do, and she come around with this stick with her belt. She have a belt and then a cane, and so it was a lot of beating. So, but if you don't want the beating, you have to make sure you learn. So I used to learn a lot from because of Miss Thompson, how she was, and some of the kids them I remember we used to just have fun. It was just. There was about 10 of us, most of the names, as far as girls, the girls, there was about 10 of us as girls. That was like a clique, we were close and we we do a lot of stuff together. It's I don't know what to tell you. All I can tell you is that leaving, and in the evenings we didn't go straight home. We go to the school gate, and at one point there was a lady at the that no that not that was at the other school that used to sell cross. I think it was at Balmaji. When it was at Balmaji, there's a cross lady. That wasn't Pembroke Hall. That was Balmaji.
What kind of lady say, Carol?
She used to sell one pastry that used to call it cross.
Oh.
Used to sell a pastry, into a little. It's a little like aluminum, like what we call a toaster oven now. I should have this. It's like a dumpling, like a fried dumpling, but it's called it cross. I used to stop and buy cross. You remember that?
No, I don't remember. That's why I asked you. When you call it, I have to remember where I talk. Yeah, I remember.
They used to call. The lady is at the corner, right outside of the school gate, and she would sell it. Even one Jamaica patty shop, Golden Cross, when they just come out, they used to sell cross. It's like a patty cross, but there's no meat in it. It's just a cross. It's just patty.
I got you.
Yes, it's just patty cross.
Jelly, I wonder if you did have a pastry where it's just cross, and it's almost like an art, but it closes up together. Like the two sides them curve and come into the middle, but from small till it get bigger.
Yes, something like that. And it's
yeah, man. I think that shall refer to. I remember it because I used to sell it outside of the school gate.
Outside of the school gate, yeah. The different people who sell at the school. Remember, this is buy it at the school gate. It's a by the cross, and I remember well one of the things that happened when I was going to. Which I want, there was this guy in school. I'm not going to call him name because you guys, but he didn't like me in junior secondary, and he sent me a note, and my girlfriend, what my girlfriend at the time destroyed the note, and she go and she tell the guy off, says she don't like you, stop sending her notes, and I think it hurt his feeling a lot. And I one day I said I'm gonna go and call him and talk to him and apologize to him. That was one thing that happened in school that I really and truly, really after I become an adult, because when you're in school you don't think about it.
Yeah.
But after least I said that was really not nice because how the guy, I could tell that he felt bad about it. The fact that I told her and then she came and told him to leave me alone.
But Anna, she, you're not sure that she take him away from you. She did like him.
Yes, Mr. Instigator.
I know. And secondary school, as I said, secondary school, I didn't have as close, like in primary school, we're all very close and, together and, lunchtime together after school, in secondary school, I guess it's like, it's a different phase of life. Yeah, and I think because I had to take the bus to go home too, I didn't really have as close and knit as in primary school. But I remember sports. I remember in secondary school we had sports. We had sports day, and I at one, when in 7th grade I was a class prefect. In 7th grade, I think I was in 7th too. I was.
And it was one. Yeah. It was one shift at the time, Carl. I never saw the 2 shift yet.
No, the 2 shift that didn't start at that point. No, it was just 1 shift. It was just 1 shift. And I remember one of the things that I remember with Pembroke Hall, and I don't know if you guys, well, you probably like during the summertime when the rainy time coming, you could hear the rain coming off of the hill. You could hear the rain coming like say at the school. Remember the school at the secondary school was way in. You had to walk, far inside to get to the school at the second. And I remember sometimes if you're going anywhere or you're coming back, you have to be everybody running and saying rain, rain. you guys ever had that experience in Pembroke Hall?
You see the rain come.
Yeah, you could see the rain. You could hear it. You could hear it before you even see it. You could hear it coming. You could hear the rain coming off of the hill, and everybody was running.
Run go back to school.
Yeah, run go back to school because you don't want to go to school wet because so we're running going back in the schoolyard and stuff. But
so what color uniform you use here at the time, Carl, at Pembroke Hall? The primary school was green and white. What color you used to wear?
Yes, it was green and white still. But I think that changed. It was more in the beginning. In my memory, it was that more like an aqua greenish, and I think that later on it changed to like a regular. Because I think it was hard to get that color to buy.
Yeah. That shade of green.
Yes, so they changed it to more of a green, and we had the white blouse. Yeah, we had the white blouse, and we used to have like box pleat. I remember it was like a box pleat, and in those days, especially Marie Miles and I still we should talk. I lost but Marie, certain girls, them Chris, the everything's stiff, and when you sit down, it was we took pride. We took pride in how in our clothes, in how we dress and how we, and so what was
the presentation.
Yes, back in those days, it's like everything, you use a starch and it's starch. It's starch.
Yeah, man, I remember that. You're prim and proper.
Yeah, man. The them sharp like razor.
Yes, the pleat. And when you sit down, you don't just sit down. You fix your pleat them and sit down. Yep. Now you probably go to school and see girls them just sit down. No, we don't just sit down. We have to fix our pleat and sit down. So
Yeah, but it's a different time now.
Carl, let me ask you something. I just said that. When you learn that from in them days, kind of young girl, when you learn to say, when you have to sit and carry yourself a certain way, that was from the whole society in general.
I think it's both. I think it's a home, and I think in those days, because I remember my mother, she used to make us walk. We have to walk a certain way, and she used to make us walk with books on our head because you have to walk, and she used to, even though she was not say rich or anything, but she used to, teach us, you have to carry yourself a certain way, and your clothes supposed to stay neat and clean, and you start, when we couldn't do it, but when she pressed the clothes, it look, you never press it again the next day, but you still touch it up, but it press it and everything after it's the starch, it's starch and you can't put too much starch because when it come out too stiff, but just enough starch just to make it keep the pleat.
Yeah.
You to take pride in yourself, man. That's what it is.
Yes, and a lot of the girls in the schools. I can remember. Marie, all there's like about 10 of all of us was like that. We were Chris.
But I can't one person the truth. Let me ask you something. How do you use? Come I say, I'm not electric iron, but the coal iron I use, right?
At one point, we were using coal iron. It's not really a coal iron. We used to put it. We have to put the stove. We used to put it on the kerosene.
I know that what it was. When Jelly talk about ancient days, tell him say you're a young girl.
Yes, because in the beginning, you have to put it on the by the coal stove, after a while, we never use the coal stove. And my mother used to have the hair, used to have helpers coming once a week to press out all of the clothes then. But after that, you have to maintain it, so
Yeah. Touch
what
up.
we used to have the little personal two-burner personal store. Remember the
Yeah, man.
two-burner personal
Yeah.
store?
All the way
Yeah,
that
man.
like,
Without a doubt.
Yes, and then so you used to put the iron on it, and then you have a piece of cloth. So when you take it off of the stove, you have to rub on the cloth, take off the darkness off of it, and then you put on like a thin cloth, like a cotton cloth on top. So put the iron on the put the iron on the clothes itself. You put the iron on, you know. By the time he start press my clothes and thing, I said, yeah, you don't put the iron on the clothes, you put the iron on the cloth.
yeah, yes,
Piece
yes,
of, like a piece of calico, like
yeah,
white
man. I
calico.
remember that.
It's
Like
a,
a khaki
it's a,
looking something you put over the
yes, white calico. They used to call it calico, cotton.
Yeah.
And you use that as the buffer between. So this way, the iron don't mark the iron don't mark the clothes. If any blackness left off it, mark the clothes.
Yeah. So when you when you saw, were you disappointed that you never get to take common entrance? I did mention
Oh
something.
yes, I can remember. I cried so hard when I see that school, me not get through and school done.
Yeah.
I'm not get to the common entrance. All of my friends I'm
Did, did,
leaving.
did you have your mind set on a particular high school that made it even worse? That you didn't get to take it?
Well, I didn't even have my mind set on a certain. I ended up going to Excelsior after words, but I didn't have my mind set on whatever school most of my friends were going, which was either St. Hugh's or one of those other school. But
Yeah.
I can remember how I felt, knowing that I'm still gonna get through, I'm still there. And then what ended up happening, my father and that wife, that's why it took so long. Him and that wife they broke up and saw the papers. She stopped the papers,
Wow.
She stopped because she was filing for him and he was putting me on the paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then them broke up. So him and that wife break up. So I had to wait until he get married to another woman. That's why it took so long. Yes, it took so long. It's like my whole thing.
Yeah.
And
The unpredictability of life.
yes. But then I figure it's happened. That's probably what how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, man, you can't change that at all.
Yeah. When I was going, secondary school, I remember I had Charmaine McBean at the time was my best friend. Charmaine McBean. She used to live. I forget what I'm saying because I don't remember. She used to live. Remember?
She's from Pembroke Hall?
Yeah, man. And what's her name? Was telling Woodbury. And was telling me where she lived, because I don't remember the name of the roads there. But I used to go to her house. Sometime one day I go to her house, and her brother or sister said, Shabby, so the tell she's not here. Shabby feels so bad.
A little brother.
Yes, look. Yes, because that kept me one time. One time my mother did should I hide from me? I think it must have the man for the polisher. The man for the polisher come and just say, tell him not here. And me go there and say, Mommy said tell him she's not here. And I got one piece of bean that day. I never did it, made that mistake again.
Yeah.
But as I said, Pembroke Hall.
You talk about Miss What's name the shop where you used to go buy the bun and patty. What the lady name? Where that shop the name again? And which part of the day? Miss Williams.
Miss Williams. It's Courtney Williams' mother, Courtney Williams' mother.
And I Pembroke Hall that shop the other day?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna ask because Courtney he did write on Facebook one time and say if me remember him and he needs to come to his mother shop and buy, and buy lunch.
Yes.
Yeah, not every day, but that was one of the place where if feel fit, and most of the time, one take lunch from school because so sometimes the school lunch wasn't good.
So hold on,
Yeah,
I just tell you that. Don't you used to call it like what we call it, ball of slush?
Bowl of slush, yeah, bowl of slush, bowl of slush. And say it's when I get big, it's when I get older. The other day, somebody was telling me about something called bulgur. And
Yeah.
I said, I wonder if it's bulgur they need to serve it. And we said, and it's really bulgur slush. And we call it bowl of slush. Because it used to look so,
Insipid.
yes. I don't know if you, I remember one time, one time, I don't know if it's hurricane or something happened. And nobody couldn't leave the school.
Yeah.
I couldn't leave the school, and the only thing we could get was bowl of slush that day. But for some reason, the bowl of slush tastes good that day. They made bowl of slush and mince meat. I can remember. And I said, what does that taste so bad? I remember saying to myself, bowl of slush that tastes so bad, But because that day, whoever was cooking that day, it came out so good. It came out so good. But Courtney asked, all right, so Courtney Williams wrote me this note on Facebook, and it says, hi, Carol, remember the Williams, Miss Williams that had the lunch shop? We went to Pembroke Hall together. He wrote me this from 2026.
Okay.
And he said, my mom had a little lunch shop. He write me, never answer. He write me February, I never answer. He write me back again December. I said, I know we were in class together. I wrote him back. And he says, Carol, yes, we were really happy to see you. I'm in New Jersey. So he's in New Jersey.
You remember which part of the shop was, Carol?
Never ask him what street was the shop on again. Hi. No, if you answer me now. What
street was the shop? Yeah. I used to go to the shop when I got the primary or the high school or the secondary school.
Primary school. So it was near primary school.
Okay.
It was near primary school. Hi, what street
Oh, yeah, text him the now.
was your mother? Yeah, I text him and ask him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, but as I said, Pembroke Hall was it's a different thing in our life.
Yeah. I bring it back for that.
But
Yeah. So you talk about,
Yeah, man.
you know what, you're going to get, so where the pastry shop was, I would over Mullines Road, or Pete's, it was a Pete's, became Pete's? I don't remember.
it was a bakery. It's still there now. It's a bakery right on Mullines Road, right before you reach Washington Boulevard. There's a bakery on the left hand side.
We know it as Pete's.
Yeah, because I don't remember the name of it. But when you're coming from Arlene Garden and going on Mullines Road.
Right at Union Avenue there, before you try the boulevard. Yeah, I mean exactly where you're talking.
Yes, over there. So, and you could stop and get bulla, Well, my favorite thing was to get a bulla and just munch on it and, keep my company all the way home. So, and me never, because me walk with all of my friends, them go through Arlene Garden and everybody drop off and thing. Me now about to take bus again,
you just
walk home. Yeah, because by that time, I probably have another mile and a little bit leave because I'm already, But by the time, some turn down, whatever. I don't remember the name of it. You had Arlene Garden, right, but whatever. But, some turn different places. So it's a bunch of us, And then everybody drop off, and then
so
me one.
You're in the bill, Carol? You're in the bill already?
Yeah, man. I think you and the bill, and I think I know Arlene Garden was there, and I think you and then was built already. But because when we cut through that little bush and thing, and you end up, part of it on the left hand side, go down was Arlene Garden. You had Marvel on the right hand side.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And you
and
you remember the green tank from UNN, right at Mullines Road there? The septic. Remember that? Okay.
the set, I said, no, we don't remember that. I don't remember seeing that.
Tank, yeah. So what make you like
Yeah,
bun and patty and not cocoa bread?
I'm not even know. Somebody probably, some, maybe somebody somebody tried, and then probably said tried, and I tried it, and it even normal like round bun and patty.
Round
It's
bun and a small bun. How much you used to pay a feet at the time, Carol?
I still remember cents. When I remember what it was.
But no, the bun
It was. It was.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it was cents. Them kind of things cheap. Like a soda is like 10 cents. Cause by the time, a soda maybe was 10 cents, and patty, you probably get $1 for go school. It wasn't.
Yeah, I get so much, Carol. I can't tell when we used to get after you. And at the primary school, we used to go over Mr. Lindsay shop. Remember Mr. Lindsay shop? The school near the primary school. The shop
the one near primary school.
Yeah, man, Mr. Lindsay. At 25
Yeah,
cents.
Yeah, 25 cents for lunch.
Yeah, man, me get 25 cents. I buy 5 cent bun, 5 cent cheese, and a drink. That's it. So I don't remember what you use. Cause I used to use tuppence and penny and all them things.
Yes, we used to use tuppence and penny, and before the time it didn't change. Yeah, we used to use the tuppence, and I remember I used to take the bus. Remember I used to go like penny here, penny. Yeah, don't think. But I remember the little shop because the little shop we used to go there, so I'm buy bus. We used to buy a bus. We used to sell sweet. We used to have the little sweet or something right at the front. Bustamante. We used to buy Bustamante and Paradise Plum from him.
Yeah.
He was my partner because Miss William never sell them something. She must sell lunch.
Yeah.
So me have to go to him, and yeah, he was my sweetie man.
Lindsay. Him there for years, man. Years. I recently died.
Yeah, I never remember him name, but I know the sweet. Mr. Call the sweetest shop. The sweetest shop was right.
Yeah, a foundation man, that man. All when we are big man, when we are Phil, we used to sell cigarettes. We used to go sell them cigarettes. When I run business and I run to Pembroke Hall, when I sell them cigarettes. It would have patronized me, because I know from long time from the primary school.
Yes. So what year you went to primary school over there?
I started primary 69, Carol, 1969.
Okay.
I used to go to basic school up at Clydesdale. And then leave and come down to the primary. 1969. Phil, what year you started primary? You're up on mute, if you hear me. Yeah, my brother started 67, Carol. My brother 2 years older than me started.
So your brother started with me. So what's your brother name?
Patrick, but I think him started in second grade. Because he used to go in the park first.
So he probably started the same time, but he wasn't that different.
Yeah, man, right.
Okay.
We used to go at St. Michael's over east side of prison. Because we used to do a race street, and when they move come up Pembroke Hall, doing the park primary look like it do before Pembroke Hall primary.
Yeah, I think so. Come here, people say them leave.
Because Michael Garden, more has been known as used to go doing the park primary too, I think. So yeah. I went Pembroke Hall primary with 67, everybody just started a Pembroke Hall primary. And the primary school bill are doing a part before Pembroke Hall, because it ended up that the secondary school bill before, long after we're doing the park at that secondary school. They never have the secondary school for the longest while.
Oh, okay.
Pembroke Hall at both the high school and the primary school. So yeah. So what was it like? You were young at the time when the money changed. I thought about the money changing from pound, shilling, and pence to dollars and cents.
Dollars and cents, yeah.
Was it confusing to you at the time, or was that confusion, or it never made a difference?
I think it was confusing, because it was confusing, and it took. I think there was probably some. I don't know if it was resistance, because people. It was confusing. and the money was so different. It was so different. I remember we had Bustamante and whatever, and whatever it was. It was just a different. thing. It was easier afterwards. Afterwards we found it easier because it was like 100, 100 penny,
Yeah, dollar.
100 cents, 100 cents, make a dollar, and it was an easier thing. But I remember in the beginning, it was not so easy because it took us a little while to get used to everything.
Yeah. And you said
Yeah.
I think 25 cents was the change. 25 cents became the top one.
Yes, something like that. We used to, and the shilling, and we used to say, after the 5-figure, shilling is how much, and
Yeah.
in the beginning it was confusing, and then after a while, the more the more you use it, then you get used to it, and because of the calculation, 100, 5 cent thing, it became easier, but we had an adjust, had to adjust to it. It was an adjustment.
Yeah.
It was an adjustment, but we lived through it and everything.
Yeah.
Everything happened.
I you talk about your sister Carol. What's her name again? The bigger sister
Okay.
who used to follow the set. Coming on about
Yes.
that at all. The set name Sandys, you say?
She's actually thinking the name Sandys are close. If it's not Sandys, it's close to Sandys.
Okay.
If it's not Sandys, it's but because she used to start the Tinga store because she had a child for Tinga,
Okay.
So she was there the Tinga store and Tinga, because I remember one time ever, because I'm 4 years younger than her, so we're not really in the same.
Age group.
Like her friends are, it's a different. Yes, and in those days,
Yeah, man. Yeah.
4 years was like a whole heap of years. So, but I remember one night we all went to Pembroke Hall to this dance, and she said it was Sandys, because Tinga Stewart used to follow the set. Okay, I think in Silver Patrick City.
Yeah.
Something like that, and things. So we all went to Pembroke Hall to this dance, and Jacob Miller was with us, and I remember we all walk through the same open land, they come across Malines Road, and I remember we almost got lit down because we are walking on the road, because it was late, like maybe 3 o'clock, because in those days, if you're in a group, go party, the man them walk home, the woman them, and then
protect you,
then the man, and then they figure out how to, so the guys that was there walking with us. Remember how many of us, and everybody had drop off people, like you live this, and this car, but we hear the car, like the car, I pull some speed, come around, and all of everybody say, run, I'll run out of the road. We said the car, if we didn't do that, we sure say so would I get licked. Because it was early in the morning, and the man just come on the road, but we hear the car coming out, and I would say, speed the car. I would say run, everybody run out of the road, and then the car. But we went to Pembroke Hall to a dance. That I don't remember going to any other dance in Pembroke Hall because I didn't really go out a lot. My sister, she was the outgoing one. She used to go out.
Yeah. And your younger sister, she live at Pembroke Hall, you know?
Yeah, but at the time, because God, she born 60, Alana and Donovan. She born 64, so she was young.
No, she born younger than me. I'm born 62, so yeah.
Yes, she born 64. So she yes, and she ended up going to Vaz Prep early too. She never got Pembroke Hall at all. She went to Vaz Prep, and then
she was lucky enough to come at a good Pembroke Hall primary.
I know. I know. Pembroke Hall was, as I said, it made an impression on my life.
But
and I always
talk about that, Carol, because it is amazing to me that you live at Pembroke Hall for 1 year and you have such great memories of Pembroke Hall. Why do you think that is?
I think because the children that all of us is like we were really friends. We were close. We had a little, every now and again we had a little argument or whatever, but it didn't last for long. It was a closeness. It's a closeness that I didn't feel, and for all the, because I probably was 7, 8 by the time, or even younger than that, because I left. Yes, so I was probably 7, but I just remember all of us just being so close, even though I don't know what it's. I never forget. I always thought about Pembroke Hall and my friends them, and every now and again I try to look for them and Michael. We had a whole group, like about 10 of us, about maybe 20 years ago. We had got together in the area, and we said we're gonna do something like this because we all who left Pembroke Hall is like we feel like Pembroke Hall is in us. At least that's how I feel. Like Pembroke Hall, when I miss, it's like it's a very proud and memorable time of my life. Yes, of my life, because of my school life. Because and the primary school, even more because the secondary school, even though I was there for 3 years, so it's like I didn't have the closeness. It's like I lost, like most of my friends, thing. It's like we just dispersed, and
Yeah, you have more affectionate memory for the primary school more than the high school.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
I don't even remember. I probably remember maybe half, not even half. I hardly remember all my classmates' names. I remember Shirley only. I remember a few of them, but I don't remember us having the closeness and the fun, and it was a whole different. I guess because you get to a certain age now, and
I know that different thing. Yes,
yes, and then you had different. It's not one teacher. You had more than one, like one teacher for Spanish, one teacher for this one. So you didn't really bond with the teachers as you do
or the student.
where you have.
I never think about it that way. Carl, you're right. Because when you go primary school, there's a shock to me too. When we go to high school for the first time, like every 30 minutes, you have a different class.
Yes.
Yeah. And after,
Yes.
no, go ahead, Carl. Go ahead.
Yeah, and because of that, you don't really get a time to really bond as much. I feel because when you have lunch, by the time you have lunch, it might be different kids you're having lunch with. It's not because not everybody taking the same subject, so
Right.
you don't have. So it's a different. You don't get to have that bonding. You got home economics. You have home economics down there. So me at the home economics, somebody else might be doing art and craft. It's like it's a whole different thing. So it changed the whole togetherness.
Yeah.
Like what you have in primary school. In primary school, you're all together and you get to bond.
Yeah. It's a different environment for true, Carl. You're right. So when you took the 9th grade achievement test to go, you wanted to go to Excelsior or just
Well, I want to go to Excelsior and to the other chapter of my life. I want to go to Excelsior because I don't know, but I liked Excelsior.
Okay.
And I want to go to Excelsior. And then went to Excelsior, I was doing very good. And then I got pregnant in like my first year in Excelsior, I got pregnant. So I have, yes, my first year Excelsior.
Which farm that Carl, because I don't want to bother people saying that first farm and get pregnant.
No, man, that was third. No, it was third. Well, third farm. When I it's third farm that I go into third farm.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was in third farm. Yeah, but funniest thing, I don't have any more children. I got one daughter.
Yes. So how did Excelsior deal with that at the time? Did you still go to school or them deal?
No, I actually left. I actually left school after I think maybe after probably I left school because I went to school, Christmas break, and then after I probably left school before that other third thing. I started the January term. But by the time I start feel sick, I have to eat salt. Oh my God, because I feel nauseous. Remember, I have to have salt and I eat salt. It was horrible because I used to feel so bad, and I was like, and then I can't tell my mother because she ever kill me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh my God, it was. It was horrible. It was horrible. And then, it was horrible. My mother, she called my daughter, I'm walking GC. She said, you say you're at school for GC and you come out with a walking. So she was calling you. That's how you walk in GC.
So your mother find out you ever kill you after all then?
No, she run me to the house. She run me to the house. I had to leave the house. I couldn't stay at the house. I had to leave the house. But she took me back afterwards though, because I had to leave the house. She put me out.
Yeah.
She put me out.
That was the thing in them days, Carol. I had a cousin who went through the same situation, like pregnant in high school. But she lived with my aunt. My mother was with my mother, and she was more facilitating than your mother.
No, my mother said, she said, you're not going to embarrass me like this. No, you got to go. You're not going to embarrass. Remember the conversation. She said, you're not embarrassing me. You got to go.
Yeah, and especially all that single mother make it worse. She just doesn't like
it. Yes, you're a bigger man. Go on.
I said to talk to you.
Yes, go on. Yes, I remember it was horrible, and I so I left and went to live with the guy's family.
Yeah.
But then them wanted me to like them want term in a maid, because I go there and because they had a bar and it's like them leave the house and I'm there and then then I make up the bed and so like them come home because how come they won't all day I'm gonna make up the bed and I'm like, okay, I'm your maid. So me accustomed to having my mother have maid because she's a single mother, she still have the maid come in and do things and so I'm like some one day I call my mother, I say, Mommy.
Yeah.
I said, no, say something, but I said at the time the house had a washroom and the washroom had a bathroom. And the washroom had a door and a bathroom. I tell her, I said, never live in the washroom. Because I said, I'd rather live in the washroom than not turn nobody maid. That was my mental. I said, no, I'm not gonna be no. I said I'd rather come and live in the washroom. And she said, all right, you can come back home. I went back home.
Yeah, so she already dashed you after all.
No, she just upset, I guess. Because I come first in my class excel center. The first year excel center, I come first in my class. From first in my class, I remember this guy, we can't remember his name. This guy in the class, and when him see my name come and him come second, and him never come second in life or whatever, he never come second before I'm a woman. And I said the guy, him probably was happy to me get pregnant. the guy almost killed, him almost kill him. The boy look like he want to beat me up,
You don't remember his name, but I call him out.
You don't remember his name. I say, remember, even one time, the guy never, he was so upset, say, a woman. It's not say him come second, but it's a girl. Yeah. It's a girl. A girl come first and him come second. We said the guy was.
I know, look at that never happened to him before, yeah.
Yeah, that never happened to him before. Him was upset, man. Pembroke Hall give you a good foundation, Give a good foundation. And Miss Thompson, if you have Miss Thompson, man, you get great foundation with Miss Thompson.
Miss Thompson is about Pembroke Hall. She live over Kobe Avenue, I think. Yes, yeah.
Yes, yeah, everybody, yeah, actually, when I hear such a day, me look up on her funeral on YouTube.
Okay, yeah, Miss Thompson, remember, she was a vice principal to Miss Campbell. Miss Campbell, vice
Yeah,
principal.
eventually I heard she became vice principal.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it became
Yeah,
principal after a while, but when I leave school, the two of them was still there. I leave Pembroke Hall Primary 74, the two of them was still there. I don't know, Phil, you there?
Yeah, man, me there.
When you go to school, Miss Thompson, Miss Campbell is still there?
Yeah, man.
And Miss Thompson was vice
Miss
principal
Campbell was still principal, and Miss Thompson, I think she used to teach it at grade 5 or 6.
and was vice
she
principal too.
she's a
Yeah.
grade 6. By the time because because remember, I went the first year, I went the first year when Pembroke Hall just started. And Miss Thompson used to teach, grade 5. But when I go there, she was teaching grade 5.
Yeah.
And when grade 4 finished, and we went into her class, went to her class as grade 5.
Yeah.
And that next year, whenever she asked for me, she asked for it to give us some more whipping. But she asked for us again. So when you can imagine our face when we come in the first day of September. I see Miss Thompson. I will leave her. Everybody afraid. Cause she beat. She's not afraid for beat.
You have the strap.
Yeah, man. She a Miss Scott.
So when Miss Thompson, when we going to school, first day, I would see Miss Thompson walking out of class, me was like, oh my God, oh no, not again.
Let me ask you something, Carl. When you started, when Pembroke Hall Primary opened at 67, it was just fifth grade and fifth grade and half, or it was 1 to 5?
I think it was everything, but we, at our age, we started in fourth grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started fourth grade, and then when we finished fourth grade with Miss Natty, and Miss Natty used to beat, but we never we still get much, but Miss Thompson make me learn so much, make me get bright, Miss Thompson make me get bright because me have to make sure say me know the answer then because me not get no beaten.
She kept you in line.
Yeah, man, me not get no beaten, man. Miss Thompson put up remember one time she gave us spelling. I mean, she gave spelling, for every word you get. I mean, she had the strength for me, but every word, if the word didn't, if it didn't spell right, and just put up the right spelling, and she said, if you did not have this on your paper, please stand up. If you stand up. And if you sit down, and you find out say you did wrong, and you sit down, you get double whipping,
Yeah, because you're live on top of the wrong spelling.
Yes. I remember Miss to grow and Miss to beat me one time. She just put up I never forget that word surgeon. I'm there on surgeon. Me not get that word right that time, but after that, me learn to spell surgeon, man. Surgeon, that word in my head.
I think
it was surgo, whatever it was, surgeon, and me couldn't spell surgeon. Half the class couldn't get surgeon right. Half the class got beaten down in there. Yeah, Miss Thompson, it was. But the thing is that it's like you learn,
Yeah.
And then extra lesson. Then my mother used to pay take extra lesson with her. That was grade 5 because then grade 6.
Yeah, I just said that. I remember extra class for true. Correct.
Yeah, man.
Extra lesson. And I went summer used to go to summer school too.
No, I was summer. No, I don't think I had summer school.
At the time,
okay. I don't think I had summer school, but we used to have extra lessons. Miss Thompson, and I don't remember the Miss Thompson host extra lesson. I actually did it at the school. I don't remember.
Yeah, we used to have extra lessons.
But she used to take extra lesson and have. Yeah, she used to have this book named some intelligent test in English. Intelligent, I can't remember. Intelligent test in English. Remember that?
I remember that textbook there, yeah.
Yes, intelligent test in English is
no,
intelligent.
English book, intelligent test in English, yes.
Yes, yeah, intelligent testing. That's what she used to use to drill us for common entrance and something there.
Yeah.
But intelligent, that was extra. That was the extra lesson book that we used to use for extra lesson. And then that's why even though we still like where you had to say what is different with the picture, all of those type of things, if we didn't know that was cognitive stuff, to help your brain to develop a certain way.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But
so the two Michael, Mikey slash and Michael Garden, them in your class at primary?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, both of them was in my class. I think Michael slash in the past common entrance, but he never come to 6th grade. But I think Garden came to 6th grade with us.
Okay.
Because some of the kids, if it took common entrance in the first. Michael slash, even though he was in my class, he was actually a year older than me. Cause he born 57 and me born 58.
Okay.
So he was actually so he took common entrance and he passed common entrance and then he went on
to Calabar.
Was it Calabar?
Yeah,
Calabar that he went.
Yeah, the 2 of them went to Calabar. Will for Pembroke Hall, man, they got Calabar. Well,
that's.
Well, they were checking over 200 man from Pembroke Hall used to go Calabar.
So did you?
What age you left Pembroke Hall?
I left primary school.
No, man, the community.
Oh, I was 15.
Oh, okay, so you did young then. Because I say like you never get you never get involved in none of the sports, like the netball or anything like that.
Not into the sports. I did try when I was doing the track, can we go out and do track and field and have sports day and from there and things try, but no, I never really like we never do no sports except like a track.
You wasn't a sports type.
No, I wasn't sport inclined. I'm a dandy shandy, and that was my sport.
Fun after school.
The dandy shandy and jump rope, that was my sport. We never really like the other sports.
You know, I used to play Stocky. I just a boy alone play that. I remember that.
But the one where you touch and you can't move. I remember there was one that's red light where you would 1, 2, 3 red light. I don't know if you played that at school.
Yeah, man.
Used to play but yes, I remember some of the games. 1, 2, 3 red lights. I used to jump rope, hopscotch. So play hopscotch sometimes too. You remember I don't know, but that must have a girl thing.
Yeah, I remember it, man. I remember hopscotch. Well, I remember it. I don't feel like I admit to remembering it. So.
Yeah, man. All the 1, 2, 3 red light card that I forget to who first can get close to the person who I say it.
Yes. Because in those days, go ahead.
Like how you didn't live at Annandale and Pembroke Hall Drive, did you know about the football in the corner league? You didn't know anything about that?
No.
Because you was close to the epicenter.
Yes, I was. But remember, I said, "Mama, now make a girl because girl pick me."
No, that's why I say if you didn't know about it, not for really to come watch the game, but if you know of its existence while you were there.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember that because when I was there, remember, so when I was there, I was like 8.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't really.
Well, that's why I must say what age you leave, but the community, but at the same time, we know so the parents can be strict.
Yes, the girl, when I get gone away.
Right, but at the same time, I say probably let's say 2 of the 3 of them are walk down your street and go down the field.
Yeah,
I wonder what that is about.
I don't remember that. But as I said, most of my memory, sometimes on the bus going home after I go to secondary school, on the bus going home and stuff. But I don't even remember if I had to take 2 bus or I remember number 40 bus. I remember the number 40 bus to go down Malines Road or if to go Washington Boulevard, I never come off and walk out. I don't remember how that
Yeah,
go.
the Fortica Boulevard.
No, man, it got Boulevard and Mullins Road.
You go to Mullins Road, right?
Yeah. Boulevard and
It pass your last address.
Yeah.
It passed Shannon Place and go down. And go down. Does it turn on Andre Park Road or something like that? I don't remember.
No, it go down Waltham.
I mean,
Once you reach a 4 roads, it go down Waltham.
Oh, okay. So it passed.
Waltham to Spanish Town Road into town.
Oh, okay. Yes. So that's a bus because I used to take. That's a bus I used to take. It's a take number 40. It's a take number 40.
Party bus I run right across there, yeah.
Yeah, man. JOS, the Jamaica Omnibus Service.
Yes, I used to have. You guys remember? I don't know if this happened in Pembroke Hall though, where the national used to have the horse driven truck them go around and sell bread.
Wow, Carol, I remember that. I remember that. I tell me about that.
You don't remember that?
No, sir. When remember about us, I drive around a coconut man, I drive around 3 miles and I said,
no, in up in that Malines, up in that where it was in National.
Yeah, man,
National Bakery.
Yeah.
National Bakery. They used to deliver bread. Bread to your, but they used to have like a horse-driven van. It's a horse, like 2 horse.
Yeah.
And then like what are the box truck now?
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, finish up and let me tell you when you remember. I mean, if you remember.
Yeah, and the horse them. And remember, cause me was like a tomboy too, cause so me used to when the bread man come and we drop the bread and put it on top of the post and the door, and me gum and it used to have a little rail. We said we got half it and go and get a ride down to the end of the road. Because Shannon Place had about 7 houses when it was a long road. Yeah, we used to have the thing, you have to hold on and then the truck is go down and then you run off with it.
I remember the horseman I come through with the bread, but I remember from Purity, they said the Purity man usually drive a 3-wheel thing. You don't remember that, Phil?
No. Yeah. I think it was a
3-wheel scooter.
The bread, because if my memory serves me right, the back of it, the where them open up.
Yeah, man.
Where the bread is now, it's like it open up.
Yeah.
It open up from the side, go up to the top.
Yeah, man. It's like a 3-wheel thing, but it is like big enough.
It's like it's like a little bike engine at the front with a little, like you sit down in it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And it have like a little oval glass in front side.
The man used to sell, the man used to sell food up our school. Pekka, and that's in the lab.
Yeah, Pekka.
You know me attack.
Yeah, man, I know Pekka.
As Carl attack about bun and patty, you know, Pekka used to sell up on Melbourne Carl.
Yeah.
Bun and color.
No. Bun and color. We never have that one day yet.
Yeah, man, that's my secret. Pekka, I cook the color when I eat the bun and the color up there. I'm gonna put to remember. So, let me ask you something, Carl. When after you have your daughter, you have a son, you one daughter.
A daughter.
Yes. To school in Jamaica?
Yes, I actually went to Kingston Technical in the evenings.
Okay.
Downtown.
Yeah, and over street.
Yes, and I took about three subjects. I think I did English, maths. I remember one teacher, Keith Irons, the math teacher, because I used to love math.
Yeah.
Keith Irons teach math. But so I went to by that time we moved to Passage Fort over by
Portmore. Okay.
Over by Portmore area.
Yeah, Gaza City.
Yes, and then so what I did is I took a couple classes over there.
Yeah.
And I got English, math, and I don't know which other subject.
Okay.
Kingston Tech. Yeah, O levels. Yeah, I did a couple O levels
Oh,
there.
nice.
Yeah, but yeah, that was it.
So how old you were when you come off foreign? What age you were when you end up come off foreign?
By the time I get through from foreign, I came to foreign. I think I was 22. I was 1980. I was 22.
Okay.
And I was supposed to go to New York, and my father was in New York. Remember, the long story. My
Yeah.
father was in New York. So all this while now, me thinks that me I come from and go New York. Me ended up, and by the time he get through, my father, I get ready to retire from New York now. And his wife then built a house in a place called Edgewater, Florida. Edgewater is country, not even street life.
Yeah.
That
It's a
is
new development.
yes. It just a developer them build a house and there was no. So I ended up in time to say when me get ready to come in time to say I fly at Daytona Beach me I go. I had to fly to Daytona Beach. That was a long one to come. I had to come to Miami and then change planes and there's not much planes that fly to Daytona Beach.
Yeah.
So it was a long flight. So I went to Daytona, stayed there for about 7 years, and I left Daytona and came down here in '87. Came up to Broward.
Okay. You never stayed there so long then.
Yeah, 7 years. We stayed there 7 years. We stayed there long enough.
Long enough, yeah. Edgewater.
But I didn't stay in Edgewater long because by the time I come up, I got through and I come up, went to Edgewater. Edgewater was, as I said, Edgewater is country. There's no bus. You have to drive. And I just come from Jamaica. I'm not driving. And then my stepmother, she was treating me, because when people come up, you're 22 and she treat you like say you're 10. She talk to you a certain way like you're picking.
Is that yardy?
She
Is that yardy?
but she there a long time.
Okay.
She there a long time. And talk to me like
like you're looking picnic.
Yeah, like picnic. I'm gonna say
I want to smoke and get myself,
Yes, so what we do is we come up, I came up in August and to get a job, because I remember saying thing, no job not the Edgewater, not the Edgewater. So we have to go to Daytona to try and Daytona. 20 miles. Edgewater is 20 miles from Daytona.
Yeah.
So I said to myself, so anyway, I still go ahead and did some typing course. I did do a typing course in a Jamaican thing. So I could have typed. So I'm going to try to get a job with the government, with the state. Or somebody tell me, say, try to get a job thing. So I say, all right, I do the typing, get a clerical job. I get a job, I take the bus, I tell her to drop me, I'm take Greyhound bus. From Edgewater, go Daytona. No, look work. I'm not getting work. And can you imagine this was December. I come from Jamaica, I come from Jamaica hot. December, even though it's cold, Daytona, I'm saying, but anyway, I'm go on a couple interview and I get one of the job, I get a job, a type, data entry job. And the family that I get the job and say, oh, I'm gonna reach a work. I'm gonna reach a work, I'm in a car.
Yeah.
And the only thing I the Greyhound bus. So the first morning I beg my stepmother drop me at the Greyhound bus station. And she dropped me at the station and I said, okay. I got to the job and I tell the lady, Linda, I tell whatever her name was. I tell her, I said, she asked me, she talked to me, I tell her, it's a bus I take. And she said, bus? What? Which bus runs the Edgewater? I said, a Greyhound bus. She said, a Greyhound bus? She said, I'm going to see if anybody in this, in the office lives. You live up that way there. I should find this one little white woman. That woman was about 3 feet and real, real country. But the woman said she agreed for care. She agreed for pick me up a morning time. And the woman carried me to work for about whatever it was. We start seeing little money and the lady carried me to work and she never really missed work, so she carried me to work every day. She come and she pick me up. Edgewater, it's to have somebody, one person, 20 miles, and she pick me up and she carried me to work and drop me home in the evening. I pay her, whatever I'm going to pay on the dray on the bus station, I give her that money.
Yeah.
But I say, I think in that time, you're talking 1980. We give her like $10, $10.
Yeah.
I try and gas a cents a gallon, so that would pay her gas for the whole week, so. Mr. like pay her, and then, so when she leave, the same day when she leave, another woman come and work and live on the same place. So I say, oh my God, she leave, I'm not gonna do. I'm still not getting a car yet. And then the same, like she leave the Friday. The Friday's our last day, another woman start work the Friday. And that's what I did. I stayed about 6 months, and then I moved to Daytona because I couldn't live with my stepmother. I just moved over.
You must go to Daytona. So
I'm going to stay.
Are you introduced Uber for Daytona then?
I know, right? Ride share. I started first ride share Daytona. Back in the day.
Because Edgewater there, near the New Smyrna Beach and a real country. Country that Carol, even know a country.
You have to pass New Smyrna Beach to get to Edgewater.
Yeah, man.
Edgewater. It was, I'm telling you, the only way to get there at the time was Greyhound.
Yeah, man, it's isolated area, man. Even now, I look at the map there now, it's an isolated area.
Because them build a house and them retire from New York, so they want something nice and quiet and country. They want to look for country, but we never expect that.
No, ask for insanity.
I know.
Your father still around?
No. My father died. My mother died. My mother just died like 3 years ago. My father died long time. Wow. Died young. He died like 70 something. He was 70.
Okay. Your mother was living there with you at the time? She died or she was still in Jamaica?
No, she was up in America, but she don't live with her grandson. My big sister have a son that he was living in Texas.
Okay.
And she moved and go live with him. And that's why she died so soon, because she died with me, she wouldn't die so soon. He couldn't take care of her. He couldn't take care of her.
Yeah.
I'm tell her.
But she died young?
No, she wasn't young. She didn't die young. She was like 80s, but she would have lived. But I'm saying she deteriorated. I show you a picture of what she was like when she left Florida to go there. 6 months later, she looked like a totally different person because she lose all the weight and she couldn't really cook for herself anymore, and he wasn't having time to take care of her, but she wanted to go live with him.
She made that choice for herself.
She made a choice to go live with him. I begged her, I said, no, come stay with me, come live with me, because, me there in Florida, I'm in a carrier. Every day, me up on the road, because we step on the road, because we show them, we step on the road every day.
Keep her active,
Yes, keep her active, and we go places, do whatever, but she wants to go stay with, her grandson, and even though he's big, she still thinks that she has to protect him, and he was like 400 pounds and 6'2".
Yeah, big,
He can take care of himself now, but she thought that, so anyway, that was sort of disheartening, but that's how it went.
You moved from abroad county what year?
87. I started to date this guy that I knew from Jamaica.
Yeah.
And we hook up, and then he used to come Daytona, come look for me, then we eventually got married. So I moved down here in 87. Moved to Broward in 87, and then him get killed and Carol lick him down and kill him.
Okay.
But we are divorced anyway, because
At the time, okay, I got you.
but he got killed, so he's not here. But I came down, I came down here, and I sort of glad that I came down, because in Daytona it was, I just said, it was the only Jamaica song that I used to hear most of the time is Red Red Wine with this little band used to play on place. And that was the Red Red Wine. That was the reggae song. UB40. That was
song.
That was the reggae, and so we would go to this place named Ocean Deck on a weekend just to hear that song to remind me of reggae.
Yeah, can't hold it Jamaica.
Yeah, we got Ocean Deck, and I think I'm know them play Red Red Wine.
No, hold it Jamaica and live at Daytona Beach. At that time, I wear maybe that changed a little bit, but yeah. Even Orlando. Yeah.
Orlando have more, and the thing is that Daytona have the school, so you have Emerald. So you'd have some Jamaicans come, for the area they call university. The flight school. So the Jamaican pilots and stuff, the parents have money they send it to Emerald. My daughter actually, I was actually sending, because through Daytona Beach influence, she was actually going to Emerald, but the satellite thing down here, because she wanted to be a pilot. But then after she got married, it's like, I was like, Nicole, what happened? She never finished up her. I don't know. She didn't finish her bachelor. She still only have her associate. She got married. She got married and thing. I mean, keep saying, okay, Nicole, just take some classes now, get the bachelor. But she was,
So when
marriage came first.
So when you came up, she came up with you at the same time, Carol, your daughter.
No, she came up 3 years after I came up.
Okay, how old she was when she came up?
She was 9. She was 9. She was because I left Jamaica, she was 6, and I brought her up, she was 9. Yeah, and I brought her up, the main reason why I pushed and brought her up too, because I was gonna bring her up and file for her, but I filed for her faster than I would have, because I saw my mother started doing the same thing with her that she did with me.
Yeah.
Because she when I left, she had bought a house in Waterford.
Mm-hmm.
Your
right?
mom?
Yes, my mother bought a house in Waterford. So when I left, I already had put on, because before I left, I put on a room. Well, not even, but this guy that I was dating at the time, he put on the room, he put on a room.
Yeah.
So I had him, because it's a 2-bedroom house, and 2 of my sisters was still there, so it was like 3 away, so he couldn't really see me down. So he put on a room for me in the back, so I had my room and everything, and my daughter was going to Waterford. Yeah, she was in Waterford school. She just started primary school. She just started like primary school, because when I lived there, she was 6, and she just started primary school, sort of. And by the time I look around, they had election, I think it was 1980. I don't know, they had election 1980. Mommy, she started moving again. She sell her house, I think, about, people, political violence and thing, and Waterford, I get too bad and thing. She can't, so she sell her house, and she started the moving cycle.
Again, like with you.
Yes, and every time I talk to her, oh, Nicole going to this school now. Nicole going to that school now. I said, oh my God. Nicole, I said, history. I said, so I just, when I think I called her one day, she told me that she moved to this other place, and Nikki going to, must have done Robin, some other school. I said, another school again? So I said, it's repeating itself. It's repeating itself. So right there and then, as I got off the phone, I started investigating how to start the filing process.
Yeah.
And I know, so well, I had to
give her some stability.
Yes, but then I was because I just moved. Remember, saying to me, move to my father, and I was just living to a little efficiency, because we never our apartment was a little one bedroom efficiency. So I said, okay, I have to get a place, I forget a place and prepare for Nicole to come. So what? And God worked things out because right as I said, I stand to a friend of mine and she said, they're building a low income housing scheme, but you have to have children to live into that community. And they're building this low income thing down this road, that place called Holly Hill, which is close to where I was. And I said, really? So
Daytona?
That's a Daytona still, because I was in Daytona.
Yeah. Okay.
That's in Daytona. So what I did is I went to I investigated the kind of place just a building. So I was really front one to move the apartment. I went over there and I filled the application and them say, oh, your daughter name and thing, and which school she goes. So I write down something but them say like them want me to bring my daughter in at the office.
Yeah.
At that time, Nikki not get through it. She's still in Jamaica. And someone tell them, say, she in Jamaica for the summer.
Yeah.
And we just pray. So Nicole get through. I got through in August, and Nicole got through in August to come to America, like the August.
Before you move.
Yes, she got through. No, I had already moved and gone because the place became available because you had to put on your name on the thing. And I got the place, but she never come yet. And so they start pressure me, where's your child, and the office was right there. So I don't know how them know say she not, thing, them asked me something about it. And so I told them she was on vacation, she was in Jamaica. And she come through, she got to the August and was able to carry into the office, and thing and stuff. And we stayed there until I moved from down here.
Okay.
We stayed at that little place until I moved, so. But God worked it out, man. But I said, so I filed for her. She came up and she was able to, some stability,
So how did she adjust, Carol, when she come up here?
Okay. Well, when she came up here, because we're in Daytona, she was having some issue. She was having some problem adjusting because of the language. Because in Daytona, it was mostly the white thing, and so she was having trouble understand. So one day the teacher sent him a note that to come in. She wanted me to come in to come in and talk about the whole progress, whatever. So me go in there now, and the teacher, and she's telling me she wanted to recommend Nicole for special ed. And so me I think that special ed. Me I think that special ed means she's exceptional.
Right.
So me asked her. Remember, when you go to school, so I said, can you explain to me, about what the special ed program is about? I hear, well, it's for the kids that we're having, a learning disability and stuff, because she's really having a hard time understanding. So I start broke out some patch up on her. I asked, so I start broke out some patch up, and I said, did you understand what I just said to you? Yeah. And she said, no. I said, exactly. I said, when you speak, my daughter doesn't understand when you speak either. It's like you're talking a different language. You might be speaking English, but you pronounce your words differently, so she don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I said, leave my child to me. I will teach her, and she will catch up. She's not special ed. So I had to buy workbooks, phonics, American phonics books, and my chalkboard, and so I had to have class every day for the first year that Nikki was here.
I had to do the same thing to Carol with my younger son, but it wasn't necessarily. Come here a little younger, two sons now. One was about your daughter 8 at the time, 8, 9. I'm starting to school. And that's why I asked you the question, because I don't think they understood well at all. I'm a younger son now. Them same thing is like I tell about special thing and that. When the special thing, when it happened, I'm going to get him hearing test, and he couldn't hear. But even before
Okay.
that, we realized them tell me same can't. If you used to come to Pembroke Prep, I think some I learned to read and write and all that thing. Them come up here. Them same can't read and write. And them I say, no. If me want, I say no, me deal with it myself. And just like you, me send for my phonics.
Yes.
You go buy it, but them time on the internet, you pay, you're looking at the paper,
Yes. Yes, I buy the book, the phonics,
yeah, man.
I buy the
Yeah.
math,
Yeah,
I
man.
buy the math books, I buy all the different stuff, and I teach. I mean, so Nikki is a ball. Because sometimes we did and they say she had to go down and have to finish with school about 1 hour every day.
Yeah.
1 hour, 2 hour.
Yeah.
And sometimes she would have ball and sitting and and we say,
No, you have to learn
we
it.
said, yes. So yeah, man. So after by the time the first semester done, by the second semester she left an honor roll. She left an honor roll.
Yeah.
Never honor roll, exceptional student and honor roll and this and that. And we said, yes.
It was a
So no,
it's a language barrier. It was a language barrier, Carol. I know exactly. When we used to teach at the public school, 'cause I was a public school teacher,
okay.
elementary school. I never liked teaching at time. I hate it. But the little time I teach, we were a sub of our school one day, Phil. And I youth there was a Jamaican school. And it's like, see, it's like, when I'm calling it now, ESAL class. And ESAL means, Phil, something with foreign language.
Learn, yes. Learn it.
Something like that, Phil.
English for Spanish speaking individuals. Yes.
Say, yo, that's what I talk to him. Say, you don't know English. But it was a country boy. So it was worse, Carol, like what?
Yes.
So if not understand nothing, and if the teacher did not understand him, and him not understand the teacher then. And he probably never fortunate enough for appearance like you're Nicole or my son. Exactly.
Yes.
But I take it upon himself and say right it. But then I put him in an ESL class, feel like is that under English him dark. So that common thing, man. When them not understand you, them put in a special ed class.
Yes.
That's one of the reasons we can't take with education system. The quickest thing put in some special ed class, and next thing, them want to give picnic drugs and all them things. I said, no.
Yes, them label, and they label the kids and like them.
Stigmatize them, yes.
Yes, and then other kids start to think that them stupid or whatever.
Yeah, no, when my daughter, she came here when she was 2, so she never had the problem because she never really started talking. So she, but one time she said, I'm going to talk about she have a speech disability if me want. I said, no. Because I know the labeling thing up, Carol.
Yes.
None of that at all. So I'm glad that's the one when experience was with my trick, and let me come up with me at the same time. Well, about a month after me come up, then they come up with me. Them come up after. Me come up first, and my wife and the trainer to come up afterwards. So, but yeah, me glad for your experience. That's something similar. Me love, and you was a single mother, said, but must have been more difficult for you.
Yeah, man, but me just.
You go through.
Yeah, me go through. Yeah, I just said my body workbook. I did the same thing. I did the same thing with my grandson too. Because when my grandson started elementary school up here, and every weekend he would come and stay with me because he used to call it Nana Day. Weekend was Nana Day. Because he would like, Mommy, is today Nana Day? Because he wanted to come to my house. So, but by the time he started first grade or preschool or whatever, and him come on one day. And so I always, do the work thing. So I bought some books and said, when Nana Day come, you're going to do a little bit of studying before you watch cartoon or whatever.
Yeah.
So I brought a book and, it's about, whatever the grade is. And so I was him to come and read for me. And sometimes say, oh, that's not one of his focus words. So you don't know for me because I said focus word. I said, what is that?
Yeah.
Oh, my focus word, because I have words that before. That's how we learn words,
Yeah.
focus word. Me say no, that's not how you learn words. You learn words by pronouncing it and
Yeah, man, the
speaking
phonics,
out, breaking it
man,
down.
Carl, that's how it is.
Phonics.
Exactly.
So maybe it was deja vu. I had to go and buy phonics book and teach him
Yeah.
based on phonics.
Yeah,
So
man.
yeah, I said, when I'm finished with you, you don't have to look at a word. You don't have to be a focus word.
Just sound it and then call out the word exactly.
Yes. I said there's nothing called focus word. There's no such focus word. I said you learn to read by pronunciation. You break it down and think. Yeah, I'm by the workbook, man. And sometimes after a while, I never like none of this so much, but
It
it
get it
was
good feel. It good feel.
it was stuck with it because but him still get to go to because I'm outgoing. My daughter is not outgoing. My daughter is a home person. She doesn't go nowhere.
Yeah.
And I'm out, so would go out if it's in flea market the weekend. When he come and spend weekend with me, he get to go all over the place.
Yeah.
So he used to love to come and spend some, but just an hour or two, on Saturday morning before you start cartoons or whatever, you know, we learn. So I did the same thing. So by the time he reached the first grade, he knew how to read.
Yeah.
He did not do no it was the focus word thing. You go read.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, man.
oh, you heard about the reunion, Carol? Who tell you about the reunion?
Actually, a friend of mine who never went to Pembroke Hall sent me the flyer and said, PR reunion. And so I was like, Pembroke Hall reunion? Really? Second? So I said, oh, I never hear about the first.
Yeah.
So then we called Michael Slash. Come and say Michael Slash, name for this. I said, Michael Slash, how come Pembroke Hall reunion, you don't tell me nothing about this? And so him say, yeah, whatever. So then that's when I look at the thing and I say, well, I'm going to this, I'm definitely going to this, to hook up with you might say at least one person we know, So I say at least we know Michael. Michael was on the program for the last, for that night there where he sang.
Yeah.
So I said, yes, I said, I'm going. That's when I call you guys and I saw, okay, they had a package and I said, well, they're going to hold, me try whatever I'm doing a week. This is what I'm doing.
You want everything, yeah.
Yeah, drop everything. This will go by myself. Me go into this. So and I basically, I hook up with some of the girls I'm there, but I went by myself. My other girlfriend that was in primary class with me, primary school. She's in Georgia, and I was telling her about it. She said she was gonna come now, but then last minute she didn't come. She didn't come. But I said, you didn't go by myself. I said, I'm going. I'm going to everything.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed it because it's something that I had wanted to do myself. I wanted to, Michael Slash myself, and about 6 or 8, to 8 of us, like back into like years ago, like back in the 90s, whatever. We had sort of hooked up.
Yeah.
Because I got in touch with Michael, then Michael knew that Pamela and Patricia was here, and then I didn't know, say, Joan was here. So we decided to do that on Champion Square, somewhere down here off of 441. We meet up at this place, and we meet up. We had dinner, we talk, and we said we're going to plan a Pembroke Hall reunion, and it never happened. And it's like we just drift apart, and every now and again I see Michael, I think, stuff, but we never did anything. And then, so when I saw this, because he was trying to do something with Meritone, and then Meritone, to have Meritone be part of the Pembroke Hall reunion party, so he was gonna get Meritone, the Pembroke Hall reunion with Meritone, and do that, and that's what we had planned to do, and then whatever we get would have sent to the primary school. So we were planning a primary school more benefit thing, not really the whole Pembroke Hall.
Yeah, the school itself. Yeah.
So that was our focus. That is why
focus, yeah.
Yeah, that was our focus. But then I'm glad the way you guys are doing it, the way we are doing it, because I'm now a part of it.
Yeah, man, of course.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, man. And I said, most of the school we have to go through, Carol, because I just remind you, there's basic school, the primary school, and ultimately the high school, because I think that we'll get more we affect more people and to do it that way. In my mind, I think if we do things in the school and the school and we get better, it will improve the community. That's how I see it.
Of course, definitely.
If
I mean,
school in a Pembroke Hall feel, see me as a man know say what get certain when come out of school, that will improve the more people want to move coming to Pembroke Hall. And it might have a little revival, but we will see early days and we'll just start, so we will see.
yeah, but you know, and what we can do too is we can, you know, I don't know if you guys, I know you guys going down for for a game or whatever, but if yeah, but what we can do is plan a maybe say a Pembroke Hall, say we're gonna do the primary school or something like that. We plan a trip where we go down and we do something to, if it's painting a room or paint the building. I wish I would go down and we're gonna do this. We're gonna get some labor because labor costs money, and we can get some other people to, you know, to come in and think, you know, we do that. Then you know, we can say, well, PHALL
lifting live,
you know, came in and painted, and something like that too. We can even put a GoFundMe together to say, you know, even if it's not, we can probably get other people from Pembroke, you know, put it in the thing and say, you know, we're gonna, this is what we're gonna be doing, and we just need some. Yeah, this is what we want to do, and we put up and say, you know, put some pictures of whatever. So this is, you know, this building. So we're gonna do one building at a time. We're gonna paint, you know, we're gonna paint a classroom. We're gonna paint, you know, so that's just giving the money and.
No, that definitely make more sense, guys. Instead of giving money, you do specific things and you take pictures.
Yes, you know, and
right,
then our name.
Eventually, we're going to get publicity from that.
Yeah, man, and people are going to see what we are doing.
Yeah, well, exactly, including the media.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Once you get exposed by the media, you know, the sky's the limit.
We invite the media, you know, and I mean, my sister used to work for Gleaner, but she's not working no more. She retired up here now, but we can, you know, invite the media, find out, you know, said, you know, we're alumni in Florida, or not in Florida, we're in America, or we're all over the world.
Yeah.
And we do, you know, we're doing something to, you know, to give back to our community.
Our beloved community.
Yes, and you know, we want to do it, you know, through the education, you know, through the school, because that is what the men and women of Pembroke are gonna come from.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know,
that's what bond us together more than anything else.
Giving back to service. Yeah, man. And the girl I talked to Sunday, Phil, Maxine.
Yeah.
She and Sharon was at the school today. I give back some tablet. They were actually on CBM to send me the video to. I'm going to share it on the group.
Yeah, share it on the community chat.
Yeah, send me the video. I'm going to share it as a Pembroke Hall.
So,
that's like what Carol has said.
Yeah. So, Carol, you go back to Pembroke Hall?
You know, so every time I go, I said I'm going to go, and I don't go. I have never been back. Okay. I've never been back. And
like drive through and see what the community looks like, you know?
Yeah, because most of the time when I go to Jamaica, it's like
the North Coast.
No man. I'm either in Kingston. I'm in Kingston still, you know, or over by Passage Ford area. You know,
1 year, Carol live at Pembroke Hall, you know.
No, man.
Yeah, man. Carol, tell me here.
I thought they say it was that Pembroke Hall drive for 8 years.
No.
Carol. But when your mother moved from Annandale,
Well, make your answer, Phil. Make your answer. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. No, I didn't. No, it's when she moved from Annandale and go to Pembroke Hall Drive. She only stayed at Pembroke Hall Drive maybe a year, and then she moved to Clarendon Place.
Oh, so how long was that? How long you guys were at Annandale?
Probably a year or so. You know, it wasn't long.
So you did like just over 2 years in Pembroke Hall.
2 years in Pembroke Hall, yes. 2 years in Pembroke Hall.
Well, then it speaks to the profound effect of Pembroke Hall and its residents.
Yeah,
Whether short term or long term.
But I stayed with the school, and that is what made it thing. I never changed school. So even though I left the technical area, I stayed.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So even when you're at Clarendon Place, you're still attending Pembroke Hall. By way of the school.
Yes. Yes.
And it's a good walk, that you know.
Yeah.
That's a good walk. Because Clarendon place are almost by Morton Park.
Yes, Morton Park. Morton Park around the corner. When you come on the corner, next road is right hand side. The big shop, the big supermarket right there. Something.
Yeah, the supermarket. They did it.
Mr. Chin. Mr. Chin. You can buy the
Yeah, man. Right before you come on the corner to YPC.
Ketchup Park. That's the next up on the next side. But you can't take that road to Ketchup Park. You can't take much and go down to Ketchup Park Road. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But that does show your enterprise in your work at that tender age.
Yeah, me rather eat. Me rather eat my food, man. Love my food. And so, I'm gonna give me a little money, but make it stretch,
But let me ask you a question, Carl. Because I look older than me, I love to ask a question. Because one of the most famous things happening in Jamaica in the late 60s or early 70s was the three-wheel coffee. You ever see it?
the John Brown.
Yes.
I was with Pembroke Hall. Hold on one sec. No, I was in Pembroke Hall, secondary school. I think with the tree when the John Brown thing. But me not look film, but me never see it. Everybody talk about this calf not growing and ask for John Brown. Yes. Yes, I knew about it, and everybody talk about thing, and nobody know. Everybody look, but nobody know I see it.
Carl, let me ask you a question. This is my theory, but let me ask Carl a question first. At the same time, them change the money, right?
It's about the same time, yes. It's about the same time. Because I remember I was in the high school, yes.
Yeah, man, that's how Babylon do it, They trick you and they trick you with something else and trick you with some new money. Yeah.
Yeah, remember John Brown. That didn't make one song after it.
Yeah, man. Babylon, let's sing a song. Mr. Brown who rides to town in a coffin. Yeah, man. Babylon sing a song about it, man.
Yes, that was. I don't know who started that. I don't know who started it.
Nobody never see it yet. It just, you always say miss it. It just gone around the corner. That's what you always hear.
Yeah, so whoever spotted, but it's like only that one person that spotted and nobody not see. Not nobody sees now, but everybody want the fame. I said them see the coffin.
But Pembroke look like it had a more profound impact on you than your sister them though, Carol.
Yes, because I'm the one that, remember we didn't live there long, so and I'm the only one that went to school there. Yes. So they didn't have the connection to Pembroke.
You have, right.
Like what I have. And, later on, my sister, she started to go to parties in Pembroke, but...
Yeah, them not
no. I have this Pembroke connection, and not even my mother. Nobody know have it as much as I do because.
You're on strong. So you ever listen to the podcast before you come at the reunion? Are they ever hear about the podcast?
I didn't hear about it before, but after I saw after I heard about the reunion, Michael, I joined the Facebook page. Yeah. And that's how I learned. So I put in to join the Facebook page, and I think you admitted me to the
Facebook group. Yeah.
The Facebook group. So after I went to the first Facebook group, I went on and I listened to the
Some of the podcasts, them,
yeah, and some of the podcasts, them and stuff, and I read up and and I said, oh, this is good. And I called Joan and tell her, I was trying to call some other people, and then I called Michael and said, well, Michael said, but me just get into come of course Michael said, Michael slash, and he said, but me just get on to, so he said, so I said, okay, all right, we can course you then.
Yeah, no.
So he said him just start to get all of everything to, and have no authority to do nothing.
Yeah. All right, tell me about this, Carl. I'm just realize the time I say it was at one of them school festival there, where you enter the school festival, a singing competition. Where tell me about
yes. Yeah, when we're in 7th grade, because we just went over because I'm not sure because that's what I want to look at. I want to see what year the high school opened. I'm gonna look it up because I was supposed to look it up before I came in here. But anyway, we were in 7th grade and we started to look up. Man, we can't remember for some reason. As I said, we can't remember that did not the teacher them name. So this Spanish teacher used to be this little teeny tiny lady, and so she said she wanted a group to pick. I guess she picked no kind of audition we did, but she picked some kid. I guess she asked. She was recruiting kids that so they wanted to have a group to enter the school festival competition in the singing part.
Mm-hmm.
So she had this. So she put together this song that she wanted us to sing. So we all met underneath this tree in the yard, in the schoolyard. I remember the front of the schoolyard. We were on a big tree was out there, and we and just to see how we could take the heat then.
Mm-hmm.
So never bother. So we go out there and sing. So she tell us a song named "The Owl and the Pussycat." When she said that, remember the whole class, including me, nobody could keep a straight face. Just like, what is the Owl and the Pussycat? Everybody laughed. She said, yes, pussycat is a cat. That's what they call the cats. I was like, okay. So we're just sing about the owl and the pussycat went to sea.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, in a beautiful boat. They took some honey and plenty of money wrapped up in the £5 notes. I can remember the song. That song had, so I sang the song, and I think, I don't think we had won, but I think we had gotten a prize.
So when the school festival keep at the arena?
No, I think it's like, remember when they said the pantomime? I think it was at the place where they have pantomime downtown.
War Theatre.
War Theatre. Yes. Yeah, that's where they used to do it, and that was that was an experience.
Yeah,
but we did.
No, go ahead, finish up.
I said we did good, but in the beginning it was hilarious.
Yeah,
you can just imagine a bunch of 13-year-old thing.
Yeah, I
tried to sing "What the Hole and the Pussycat."
Exactly.
Well, she had a sense of humor because she knew what the effect would have been.
She knew I have some fun to Carol, because trust me, I said that work. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not in a car, we almost have 2 hours just a chit chat like on a nut, So
I know it was fun. It was really good. So what's the next step now? What's the next step?
No man, but just close out the program. Just any closing remark and any special memory where you care from Pembroke Hall, and then we'll close out the program. Phil, give me a closing remark and then me. But go ahead.
Okay. The closing remark is I am very happy and privileged to find that you guys are committed to this and started this whole movement of the Pembroke Hall, lifting up lives.
Yeah.
I think it's an awesome organization, and hopefully, we can take the next step, get it to the next level to where we can really do more and have our stuff being publicized so that more people can see what we're doing and they could, follow suit. So, and I am happy to be a part of it. And whatever, if you guys have any meetings, whatever you guys are doing, or if whatever capacity I can fulfill, let me know. And because, as I said, my heart is in Pembroke Hall. I am now 66, and you're talking 50 something years now, and it's like I just feel a commitment to Pembroke Hall. I mean, there's not a place in my life, say in Jamaica, that I feel a connection with like I do Pembroke Hall. So I'm very happy that you guys are doing what you're doing, and I can't turn by the hands of time. I wish Mommy had stayed more in Pembroke Hall, so that I've had more of that other memories, like being the actual community memories.
Yeah.
But just being with you guys and reading up, what you guys are doing, and maybe when you have your next event down there, maybe I can be a part of that and go down and be a part of that,
Yeah.
So I'm happy that it worked out the way it worked out, and look forward to more activities with our movement here.
Yeah, man. Glad you're on board, Carol. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Trust me. I mean, somebody who live at Pembroke Hall for a little over 2 years and go to school for both 6-7 years, it is phenomenal that you have such an affinity and an affection for Pembroke Hall. And we have to fear that. You just don't know when you're sad what thing. How it will affect people. You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. We appreciate that. Because I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Phil, any closing remark?
Yeah, man, definitely, Carol, you're a true testimony to the love and the community spirit of Pembroke Hall. I'm not telling a lie.
Yeah.
Because, as we say, you do just over 2 years and have such dilated passion and infinite love for the community. Yeah, man, it's a true testimony to what it stood for. And that's what I try to restore right now.
Yeah.
At the same time, I want to thank you for coming through this evening because, trust me, it was a real pleasure. And like I said, somebody like you will need more of you because for somebody, one of the questions I was going to ask you is when you came to Pembroke Hall, what struck you? Like, what was the most profound thing that hit you when you came here? Because for the way how you're so attached to the community for just living there for just over 2 years, I find that very remarkable. And it tells me that something outside of the school, it was had to be something extra special that hit you and created that special bond within you and Pembroke Hall.
I think just growing in it's like I have all of us and it was cool. It was mostly the school. It was just the kids and the teaching and the togetherness and how it was just fun. It was like it's a part of my life that I always like reflect back on. And we were all friends. We weren't just we were all friends. As I said, as you can see, I remember at least 20 of the kids in the class, and maybe the class maybe have, I don't know, 30 people or whatever. But I remember a lot of the people in my class in primary school. In secondary school, it's like I don't even have that close memory as I do primary school. So I think it was just everything. The school, the teacher, even though Miss Thompson used to beat you so much, she was like a mentor, she because she beat you, you learn a lot. And she didn't just beat it, she beat it to kind of said, beat it to get the good in you. But it was just, I don't know, we had a closeness and a joy that even now at 66, I can remember how happy I was being in Pembroke. Being in Pembroke.
And I will say, I call out the friend name we call from Pembroke Hall Primary.
Yeah.
Maria Miles. Pauline
Marie.
McKenzie.
Yeah, Marie Miles.
Marie, sorry, Marie, not Marie. Maria, thank you.
Yeah.
Pauline
Yeah, Marie.
McKenzie, Ingrid Morgan, Joan Osborne, Pamela and Patricia Blake, twins. Marcia and Winston Rose, siblings. Rosemary Nelson, Donna Lane. I know Donna Lane. You know Donna Lane is Phil? I'm going to tell you who now. I'm not the name.
Who that?
A Bible culture sister.
Oh,
Miss Blair's daughter.
Miss Bliss' daughter, yeah.
Yeah, Donna Lane. I don't just pick up the name Carol. You used to live right at Patois.
Yeah.
Gina
Yeah.
So I call out the name them and I'm going to hear this. Come
Yeah.
pick them up. Elaine Small. Mikey Slash. And we all know Mikey Slash.
Yeah.
Michael Gardner. I'm call him by the name of me know him. Muller. Mark O'Connor. Lee Craft Green. Leslie Thompson. And again, I call the nickname Pregs. Courtney Williams, Norman Nicholson, that's a Nikki the Panam podcast too. And Gerald Baker. Carol Davidson, remember the whole anno from 50 years ago, 1967. Almost about to 60 years, you know, Carol. Come to think of it. So
Yeah, one of the set of names down the bottom for the primary. Yes, Carol Saka.
I call out them too. That them here, I say, nah, this them. Charmaine McBean, we say your best friend. Lee Green, Michael Williams, Courtney Williams' brother, Gerald Baker, Beth Champagne, Shirley Wholeness. She do this to Mikey, I don't know. No, Mikey Aslash, sorry, Mikey Aslash. I don't know why I mixed up. Donovan Malcolm, Paulette Prendergast, and Rosemary Nelson. Again, I think she come from primary school, Carol. So. Yeah, Carol, trust me. I'm glad I call out the name them here. And whenever I'm come get a Pembroke Hall member, as it say on this, you know, for that Pembroke Hall in a long time, for the memory whole and the vibes whole.
Yeah, man, Carol, a testimony to that.
Yeah, man, you have little over 2 years, and you have such a nice memory of Pembroke Hall, Carol, and I tell you, Pembroke Hall is a special place for the whole away.
It is.
I'm glad you come join them conversation. So let me close it out. So, Carol Davidson. And most girls have a nickname, so I'm not going to repeat no name what I even know. No nickname. Philip, Eddie Fowl, as we call him. This is Lance, Prince, or Jelly. And it has been a real pleasure, Carol, that we can sit down and talk to each other after 50 years. I will never know each other.
18 years.
Carol, I want to talk to one like we know one a long time. And this, and this is the beauty of Pembroke Hall. This is the beauty of Pembroke Hall. God bless the whole away and God bless that great community of Pembroke Hall who can have them conversation 50 years later, like with the on Wednesday we attack. So peace out and have a good night, Carol. And we
yes. Okay, guys.
Yes,
thanks.
Carol. It was a true beauty.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for passing through.
Yeah, man.
Thanks. A pleasure.
All right, dear.
Yeah, you guys. Okay. Have a good one. Bye.
Thanks for listening to Pembroke Hall Members Podcast. And remember to give us all the support you can on whatever social media platform you are listening. A special thanks to my production manager, Cameron Wright, who takes care of everything in getting the podcast out every week. And without him, I would not be able to do what I love doing, having memorable conversations with Pembroke Hall members. Thank you. So, remember to like, share, and subscribe these Pembroke Hall members' conversations so neither you nor your friend can miss another episode. Thanks. So, we're looking forward for the whole of Pembroke Hall members. So, email us at pembrokehallmembers@gmail.com and contact us and join the conversation. Come share your own Pembroke Hall members. Thank you. The views expressed by guests on this podcast are their own, and their appearances on the program does not imply an endorsement of them or any entity they represent. While we will not add to statements made by a guest, we reserve the right to exclude statements or remarks that might be considered inflammatory. Thank you.